If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
Africa Business Radio. Take advantage. It's yours. Exploring the African narrative, leading the conversation, and enlightening our listener towards a profitable Africa.
S Cool on the beat.
Today, it's a beautiful Wednesday. No, it's Friday now. Okay, so it's a wonderful Friday, and I have this interesting person with me here today. Okay, so for those on Instagram Live, they would have seen his face, but then for those who are not on Instagram Live, I'm going to just read a bit of a bio, or I'm just going to tell you about him first, then I'm going to announce his name. This interesting man holds a reputable presence on social media and is known for influencing conversations and engagement on Instagram and Twitter. A few examples of organizations he has consulted for in running successful marketing campaigns include Google, GoTV, Google, Apple, DSTV, Union Bank, First Bank, Domino's, Jumia, Intel, Universal Music, MTV Sugar. Dude, am I lying? I'm telling the truth. All right, cool. GoTV, Cars 45, 9 Mobile, Afrima, Coca-Cola, Motorola, Boomplay, Travel Start Boats, Pepsi, Cold Stone, Red Bull, Access Bank, Konga, Adegoke Gold, and Tiwa Savage. Wow. Now, he's going to be getting a conversation with me, right? And then we're talking about how brands can drive engagement through digital marketing in the new decade. All right, Pamilerin Adegoke, what's happening now?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man.
What's happening? What's this color with the air? What happened? What's the inspiration?
So the thing about this air thing is whenever I'm traveling out, I do change my hair color. So immediately I come back, I change it back because of our SARS.
Okay, but you're not changing back. What's happening? You're not back yet, are you?
I'm not back yet.
Okay, so this is a hologram right now. But seriously speaking, though, the time is going to come where I was watching Premier League one day. I mean, the day Arsenal decided to do some things to my team on January 1st, and I was just thinking about it. I think the referee got in the middle of one. But I was like, why can't referees start becoming holograms? So that we don't even see the
see them at all.
You guys, we don't have that interaction with them, and then very soon you just see. We don't have to go to venues to play football matches anymore. Maybe the ball will be holograms. Just tie something to their legs. Anyway, bro, how you doing now? How's it going?
It's been Lagos traffic and stress. But we bless God.
Is there traffic already? Yeah,
there's traffic already.
Where are you coming from?
From the mainland.
Okay. Well, there was traffic yesterday, sure. If you're coming on Echo Bridge, anyways, there'll be
a bit of traffic. Yeah,
these trucks are back. All right, so straight to the business of today. First of all, man, short notice, and he said yes. That's I don't know how to say thank you, right? I should have sent this message about 2 weeks ago, right? And then it just happened on Wednesday, I think. And then I just said, yeah, I mean, that's really awesome, and it says a lot about the kind of person Pamilerin Adegoke. So my folks in Ghana, in Gambia, in Zimbabwe, in Cape Verde, right, in South Africa, you can go on Instagram and Twitter and just check Pamilerin and see a whole lot of interesting things going on about him. One of the things I find very fascinating is his command of engagement, right, and the way people love you. You see those haters, they like you. They like you well. They're just doing They're just doing their own. So, bro, there's a lady that came 2 sessions ago. Okay, that was last week Friday, actually. Her name is Tomi Wale. She's a PR person, being around and all of those things. She was talking about AI. Right, about things that are now AI even writes copies nowadays, and stuff like that. Now, from everything you are, right, just enlighten me. I don't know anything about digital marketing. I don't know about how social media works, right? And I think that's the truth, because I think I'm a bit old school. I'm not old, but I don't even know, man. From your experience, just pick an example, run with it, I beg.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Of course, good afternoon.
Yeah. So, I'm a digital marketer, social media, troublemaker, brand influencer, or amplifier. The way you can call it any one of them. You get. I work with brands and I influence for brands. Basically, by pushing out your content out there for people to see it more and engage with it and just preach the gospel. I'm like a pastor on social media for brands.
Okay, so that's a tweet. Pamilerin said he's a pastor on social media. Whoa, I'm sorry for it.
For brands. I'm not your born again kind of pastor, but when it comes to brand, I know how to preach and
the gospel.
Yeah, and to make people pay tithes. Grab. Because at the end of the day, you all want offering and tithes. So those brands need
so
to pay.
So if you're shouting on social media and then money is not coming in, that's not tithe and offering happening.
Not at all. So yeah. So I'm your go-to guy for anything when it comes to social media marketing. I've worked with a lot of brands.
Absolutely.
I know what to create when it comes to controversy. I'm your plug. I just know what to do to get people to okay.
Okay, cool. So now, a company needs to get things right. A lot of companies are doing their first quarter review and whatnot right now.
Yeah.
Pamilerin, what should they do?
Number one, sit back, take a study about what happened last year.
Right.
What did you guys do? What needs to be reviewed? What can you guys do better? How much do you guys spend on marketing? What can you guys do to get better? Or are you guys paying the A celebrities to help you post stuff and you're not getting results? Why not just try the B list or C list?
Okay, so there's a B and there's a C list.
There's a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4.
If you don't mind, can you tell us about that?
So, so there are different categories of influencers here. Yeah. You have the tier 1, they call them proper celebrity. You have like your actors and the actresses. Okay. Then the tier B, where we have influencers or bloggers, or the likes of the BB Ninja guys.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the tier C comes where tier B, we have the OAPs too. In tier B, in tier 2. Then tier C, we have influencers.
Okay.
Like those with not so much numbers. Okay. Then the tier 4, where we have the student influencers. Those are have students that have voice in their schools. Right. And I can command audience or numbers.
Right. Okay. So it's possible for someone to actually cut across maybe tier B and A, for example, an OAP who is in Nollywood. Yeah. Right. So you can both be straddled that and things like that. For me, I think you're tier ABCD. I know you've not done a movie before. Yeah. Right. But I was on a conversation with someone recently and I said that quick recap of the last decade, as far as I can see. You can correct me at some point. Right. 2011 to 2015. There was digital marketing, everybody digital marketing. Right. Now, 2015 to 2017. Yeah. Right. It was okay. We saw digital marketing. The people have data. Yeah. Talks about watching videos. But then it was even between those years that we saw people rise up in influencing through videos. Yeah. Names popping up in the mind. Arole, Lasisi. Right. Wuliagba. Even guys outside the country. Yeah. Right. We started seeing a lot of videos on the Shade Room. Started seeing a lot of videos from what's this guy's name? This South African dude that does the Daily Show. Oh yeah. How can I forget his name? Trevor Noah. Yeah. I was going to forget Trevor Noah's name. So it was videos and videos and videos and things like Kevin Hart's videos. DJ Khalid's Snapchat, right? Bob Risky, they get videos. Now, 2018, things started switching and then we saw the result in 2019. Things started spiking. So nobody's coming about, what's it called? Video or data or anything. Just do it. Now, the people who started in 2011, let's say they were 22 at that time. By the time they were in last year or this year, 25, they're like 30, right? That was like 10 years. Right, so that the people who really push things 2018, 2019, bro, are the people who are like 17, 18 to 22. Right? So when I'm saying that you cut across, is that you first of all get the attention of these people who have disposable income and bring the money to the companies. Am I right? Did I try?
Yeah, he tried.
my analysis tried. Okay, so Pamilerin, how do you think, right? So me, I've known this one, I've broken it down. How do you think these people should best be engaged? That's the 17 to 21 right now.
Number one, what are you selling to these people? Again, it depends on what you are selling. You can't just, if you are selling pure water, for example, you want to sell pure water for a student, or if you sell water, for example, and your target is students. Number one, you can't be selling bottled water to them.
Right.
You have to sell pure water.
Right.
If you know that your target is bankers, you may not be able to sell pure water to them. You know it's bottled water. Yeah. So who are your target audience? Who are you? Number one, you have to understand that, okay, this is my audience. What do they like? How do they like what they like? And when do they like it? You can't go to a bank and tell them, oh, I'm selling recharge card, and you are going there during working hours, or when everyone is busy and boss is buying for someone, they won't even have your time. But when you go during break time, you can get everyone's attention. So you have to understand the people you are going to meet. Number one, understand that, okay, this is what they need, this is how they need it, and this is where they need it.
So now, in not trying to get this message across to them, the reason why I'm really concerned, bro, about the 17 to 21, right, is we know 4 years ago was 2017 or maybe 2016, right? Quick 4 years now, those guys would be edging 25. They have money to spend. They are not necessarily paying all the bills yet, but they have money to spend. It's good to get them now. Pamilerin, influencer marketing, right? Or what's it called? Experiential or billboards and everything. What works for these people? Do you get what I'm saying? Out of each of them, either just influencer, Twitter conversations, Instagram conversations, or doing something experiential for them. Which works best? Secondly, tell us why.
I'll tell you one that works best for this set of people, 17 to 21. Yeah. It has to be influencer marketing, anything digital, because these guys are always on their phone. You can't see. I don't think I've used my money to buy a newspaper in 3 years.
Absolutely.
Because I don't need one.
Absolutely.
If I'm to read anything from Business Day, I'll go to their website. They have social media pages, and everything that is on the newspaper is on their social media pages. Or I can easily go to their website on my phone. So everything is mobile.
Right.
So I see no reason why I should spend 250 naira to buy a newspaper when I can easily check all these things with less than 1 gig data. You get, so everyone is on their phone. This age, we are eating, we are typing, we are even when we are driving, we are still.
You are on the show, you are typing, so it's good.
You get, so everybody is on their phone. So you have to understand that these people don't have time to look at billboards. While you are erecting one billboard, we are still on our phone. So you have to look for a way to bring everything you are putting on billboards to social. Let us be able to see it on our phone.
Right. So there's something then. We're talking digital marketing right now. Right? So then it was you do this, you do your Google ads, you do that, you do that, you do that. Now your Google ads, because people even just switch off. For example, I use my browser on my laptop. I don't see ads at all. Right. I use ad blocker. Right. So that's obviously a no. Now there's something that can be like a bit, which of course you embody all of that, right? You were talking about your N and SSRs. Sounds controversial. So on controversy right now, right? Can you tell me what controversy really does? Do you get, or how it can be used, right, as a bit to get what you want, and of course make numbers for your books as a company? Okay, so
example is, I would give you an example. So I'm talking about, I want to talk about an iPhone. So I'm telling you that can you guys believe I got scammed yesterday? So this Ikeja people, underbridge people are at it again. So how can I go to Ikeja to buy an iPhone I got an iPhone for 240k, and on getting home I discovered it's
fake.
No, it's not even fake. It's EBA.
Eba.
They wrap Eba for me instead.
Oh,
You get? So number one, Nigerians, we like
Gist.
our age, we like gists.
Right.
Anything gossip. That's why everybody's on Instablog.
Right.
People don't go to Instablog to read adverts. We only go there to, okay, who is shading who again?
And that's why so many people are also on Shade Room.
You get?
I don't even know which one is worse.
Instablog actually for Nigerians.
No, as in which is worse, Shade Room or Instablog? That's what I'm saying.
Instablog with your witty captions. Instablog.
Okay.
Instablog with break homes with captions.
Okay.
So people want gists.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you a story of how my day went,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's not true. Mm-hmm. But in the middle, I'm telling you, like, if I had gotten this phone from so store, I had no idea they even deliver. My 250k would have been saved. But because I've been greedy and I want to buy a phone for a 250 phone for 180 or for 150k, I went all the way to Ikeja, and at the end I ended up losing the money. So I'm telling you guys a story, but in the middle there's an ad.
There's an iPhone ad.
There's an iPhone ad with the
Especially when you
name.
mentioned that I wanted to buy an iPhone 11 Pro something.
You get? So
Right.
there's an ad in the middle, and this is what people want to read. In the video, like, oh, this guy has come again. Yeah, but at the same time, you are passing a message, you are entertaining these people, and you're advertising. That is what Nigerians want to see. They are tired of seeing posters. They won't even like it.
They'll scroll.
They scroll. But if it's a story, gist, you'll be so surprised the number of.
That's some interesting insight. And Pamilerin, I'm sorry, I want to ask you, do you blog?
I don't.
You don't, okay. Because I was just thinking that things like this, I don't know if you could just peck some things, right, in money, maybe like 5 things like that, and I don't know, maybe there's a way you can sell it. That's another gist, not for you, because this is something. I was listening to you closely, right, and I could see it even with the poster we created for this, right. I checked your page, I was like, maybe 3 or 4 comments. If Pamilerin posted a picture, maybe carrying one white girl or proposing to one white girl now, So I can see that now. Different organizations have their different ethos, right? Some believe that they are too corporate, so they don't want to, do controversy. Some believe, it's food business now, we'll do controversy, and then you do all of these things. Times are changing. I heard that UBA laid off a lot of stuff, and me, I think Emmanuel and I were talking about it. I think it's Leo that caused it.
Obviously, Leo is taking a lot of people's
I think Leo caused it, right? So that's AI now.
Yeah.
I predicted something. I said that an app is going to happen one very soon, where you just put in your what's it called, your business model, right? You upload it to it, your target audience, the platform you want, where they live, and then that thing will take your product, even give you templates for designs, like Canva, right? Do all of that, and then do the marketing for you, and make you start making money, right? What is the role, or what's the future of that? How does it affect what you are known for right now and what your other guys are known for right now? While answering that, how do you think you guys can start thinking of still owning the future?
Okay, so number one thing is, even before that one comes in, Twitter has been suspending a lot of accounts. That's the one taking business away. You get. But what I thought,
let me cut you. Sorry, while answering that, why are those suspensions, I beg?
Reasons best known to Twitter, But another one, before the recent one that happened to me, so I did my research and the rest of it. I got suspended for. I was sent about 5 mails.
Okay.
For DMCA issues, copyright.
Oh, really?
And imagine me working for brand A, and brand A is suing me for copyright. The same brand A that gave me the job. Right. I had to send mails to brand A that
come on.
How is this happening? Brand A had to tell me that those are not even their emails. I don't want to mention brand's name. That those are not their emails. I'm like, so who is this? So another thing happened with another brand and another brand. So
all of those things added up into.
That means there are some people somewhere creating fake emails.
Okay, so you guys are
impersonating.
You guys obviously have a lot of work to do.
A lot of work. Wow. And Twitter on the other hand, you don't verify. once you report,
They
take action. They don't verify.
I'm sorry, was it because it said 30K on Piggy Vest? Whatever. Moving on, back to the question we talked about. There's whole thing changing with AI.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is the future? How can you guys own it? What should you guys be doing right now?
Number one, you have to own that your space. You have to be known for something. Aside you typing and the rest of it, embrace video content. This AI won't do video content for you.
Okay.
People I'm looking for the word. English is a Pamilerin. Yay, English is fuck me. I went to school for 6 years. People like when they can relate to what you're doing. Imagine me seeing a Pamilerin dropping up and down. I'm going to be interested in what Pamilerin is doing. So that is what people want to see. People should embrace more video content. YouTube won't fire you for anything.
Now, there was something that someone told me, Sha. He said that Gary V, for example, that what he's doing is gathering the data or the contacts of the people following him, right? So that even if Instagram decides to be Instagram, or Twitter decides to be Twitter, he still has his contacts and he can load them up. So I was talking to someone, it was like, maybe that's what you guys should start considering. That's why I asked you if you have a blog. Right, so that you still have your own base. You get of people, your loyal followers. I mean, Pamilerin got back 10K followers, 20K in how many hours? In 10 hours. Can you imagine? That's a dream of some people, man. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have people, you have brand loyalists. So I think that's something that you guys can consider. Now, Pamilerin, it's 2020, right? What should media in Nigeria start looking like if we are going to tell a better narrative of Africa? Answer it the way you understand it.
If we are going to tell a better narrative of Africa, enough of the makoko pictures everywhere, enough of the beggars everywhere. We can do better. We have great buildings. Start showing us Ikoyi. Start showing us great places in the VI. Go to companies. Go to better restaurants, and the rest of it. Enough of the makoko, especially.
Let's go and give to the poor and then go to makoko. Sometimes they're going to go to makoko.
I feel like we have a lot of billionaires in that place because the number of money that has gone down in that place is still not showing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I totally understand that. I was watching Jimmy Fox this morning on Ellen, and then he wanted to start depicting Africa, and then it was acting funny. I didn't really enjoy that actually.
Like animals.
Yeah. So things like that. Man, I mean, this has really been an interesting conversation so far. Pamilerin, I don't know how many minutes we have on this show. How many more minutes do we have? Sorry? 6 more minutes. Pamilerin, we should do this thing for like one more hour, man. Okay, so we have 6 more minutes. There was a day both of us met up one night like that, and then went to say hello to Honorable Sean.
Fakorede.
Yes, Sean Fakorede. I'm trying to bring him into the studio also. You talked about power as regards number of followings you have on social media, right? So that very soon for you to negotiate power, right, you're going to be talking about the numbers of followings you have on social media. Can you just exercise on that?
So it's about the number of people you can command. Imagine me saying, guys, go this way, and 100,000 people go that way. That's power.
Right.
So it's more than me going on the street and saying, hey, ya risike jade o, ya something jade o, or me paying hooligans to help me gather crowd. Imagine me telling everyone, guys, we are going to this place to share something, and everybody comes out. That's power.
From the tapping of
my device, just one tweet. That's mad power, and I'm not spending a dime to get those people out.
I was going to ask that why would anyone want to have more followings? But I think you've just answered all of that question in that same sentence.
Yeah.
Right now, so it shouldn't be a thing of are you trying to be vain, right? And you're posting on social media, right? Is that you're just trying to engage with people, right? So that time of why are you posting picture of your food? Why are you posting this? No, is that I'm trying to engage people, right? So that if I want to push something out, right, they're going to get it. Man, you're a school on your own, man.
I'm trying.
I'm serious because I'm hearing online engagements from a different perspective from you, right? If I spoke with the older people, I'm hearing from a whole different perspective, sounding a little bit more academic and right. And I'm hearing it really, really raw from you, man. Thank you so much. Let's go on a short break. right? And then when we're done with the short break, we have 3 minutes more. Okay, you know what? Pamilerin he has asked me more questions in his answers. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to say anymore. Because that part of controversy, really, let me just run this with organizations. I understand that your MD, CEO is an older man, right? And then he doesn't understand these things and he thinks that just put it on the newspaper, right? And do the billboard on what's it called, on Lekki Bridge or Lekki Tollgate is the best thing. But I think really having a man like Pamilerin in the boardroom to just explain a couple of things would go a long way in engaging the people who will bring more money to your organization in the next 5-10 years. So Pamilerin, thank you so much for coming. Right, the conversations I liked them. Right, your answers were just jab, take it like that, and it was sinking in. That's very, very interesting.
Thank you.
All right, guys, don't forget to go on getuping.com to take the African Millennial Report survey so you can have data and then, use it to make better marketing decisions this year. All right, Pamilerin Adegoke. On Twitter, you are
at the only Ologi for now.
The only Twitter account for Pamilerin is the only Ologi.
Yeah.
No numbers, nothing. Not that number person that was writing nonsense the other day. Yeah, so the only Ologi, and then on Instagram is the Pamilerin. That's all. Right. All right. Thank you very much, Pamilerin, for coming to the studio. All right, guys, make sure you have a very wonderful, Friday. If you're going to turn up, don't drink and drive. Get an Uber or something. All right. Bye for now.
They are 1.8 billion globally. They would make 75% of workforce by 2025. They will outspace earnings of baby boomers in less than 10 years. Smartphones and tablets are the argument settlers and fact checkers for every conversation. Get more insights on African millennials on Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Exploring the African narrative, leading the conversation, and enlightening our listener towards a profitable Africa. Ooh, baby, let me whistle blow your mind. Whistle blow my mind. Africa Business Radio. Take advantage. It's yours.
They are 1.8 billion globally. They will make 75% of workforce by 2025. They will outspace earnings of baby boomers in less than 10 years. Smartphones and tablets are the argument settlers and fact checkers for every conversation. Get more insights on African millennials on Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Oh, this feels like the final football match between two soccer warriors. Oh my God, can somebody please tell me what the African formation is? Oh, it's 4-4-2. Amazing. Cool stuff. That's just super amazing, isn't it? Africa Business Radio is doing 4-4-2 on the news with 40% Nigerian stories, 40% African stories, and 20% global stories. Now that's what I call a homegrown, hot-drinking goal! Go! Yes. Go! Oh, this feels like the final football match between two